Hey guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. In this part, we are going to explore Paragus' mining facility and try to figure out why these guys are dead. So let's head out. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video of this, and that's because I just haven't gotten around to doing these videos. I've done more Bioshock Infinity videos because I figure the game's going to take longer, but either one could take just as long, if not longer, than the other, because I don't know how Bioshock is going to be, or how long Bioshock is going to be, and I'm not reading all these access logs. I'm just going to go to certain stuff and whatnot, but I don't know how. I don't want to look at the logs. God dang it! There we go. Access to patients, and didn't do that. I forgot to look into the thing. Dang it. But oh no, I didn't forget to look. It just didn't have one. Okay, well let's just try to open this up then. Well, that was simple. But yeah, either one could take just as long, if not longer, than the other. So I don't know why I'm doing Bioshock Infinity more than this. I guess because I'm really unfamiliar with that game, and I'm more familiar with this game. Obviously, I'm more familiar with this game. But that doesn't mean I should do one over the other. It's just I haven't really had the chance to do this. Because my roommate's brother is at our apartment for his spring break. And whatnot. So, can I make... I can't make one, can I? Well, let's see if I can just figure it out. Hold on. Is there any that I could do that? But after that, there's nothing. I need a security spike. So when I get a security spike, I'll probably come. Oh, I forgot one thing. That involves this terminal. Did I? Yeah. Medical bay functions and unlock the door. Shocker. I could give you the whole thing about this and whatnot, like how come it looks. Well, you'll find out through the whole story itself. But you could. Oh yeah, the woman's dead. I click on the wrong body every time, and I don't know why. But here we go, and I really don't know where I'm going to end up at the end because I do it differently every time, so it's no definite. Cat.
Find
Cat?
What you're looking for amongst the dead.
Don't you be hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. I think, hold on, let me pick a decision. There we go.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like.
Cat?
You have
Nova?
the smell of the Colto tank about you. How do you feel?
I feel drained. I don't want your concerns, actually.
I am Claire, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you
Okay, he
recall
stopped
what
messing
happened?
with whatever he was. I'm the one asking the questions.
I confess I know little more than you do. I do not know where here is.
What is here?
I
Well, I know what
recall
here is, but they
rescuing
don't.
you. The Republic
That's
ship
kinda
you
weird.
were on was attacked, and you were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Shocker! I'm no longer a member of the Order.
Your stance, your walk
Obviously.
tells me you are a Jedi.
Not really.
Your
That's
walk is heavy.
not very obvious
you
at all.
carry something that weighs you down.
Thank God that's none of your business.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
I really don't like her, but I'm going to get a lot of influence from her from what I'm going to be doing. So, because I'm going to be doing the opposite of what it did in the last game, where I was all good. This time I'm going to be all bad, even if I don't like the decisions I'm picking.
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A
Why'd
survey
you
of the
sleep?
surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
No shit.
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport,
Stupid
weapons,
cat.
and information, they
Sorry,
will find us
he's still
easy
messing with
prey
the cup, but
indeed.
it's in a spot where he can't fall over. Hold on a second, I gotta fix this problem with the cat.
Here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Okay, I'm back. That didn't take long. I was just going to go grab my drink so the cat doesn't knock it over. I will go... Yeah, I'm going to go get some weapons.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes.
No, I prefer to be naked, honestly, to tell you the truth. Oh well. Now tell me what happened to the miners here.
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
It did it.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time.
Shocker.
It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
I forgot how... I told you the beginning part was long. I just forgot how long this beginning talk was. Yep.
I leave you to the explorations of this place.
Good. I don't want to...
I will remain
my God.
at the center myself.
Whatever. Dark side points. Let's go. And normally something would pop up saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. Talking about the, oh, I did not equip, but I got. Sorry. Normally, I turned off the little HUD, the pop-up stuff that tells you the... I can't speak today, obviously. And what I've been trying to say is the tutorial... I can't speak and say that word anyways, but... The tutorial... God, that's... For some reason, I'm having difficulty just saying that one word. But, it is... I turned those little pop-ups off, so the game would flow a little better than normal. I do like how they actually give you no armor at the very beginning, which means you could possibly die. And that's actually kind of good, but these things are so easy. If you die to them, it's like... You obviously just... You were not paying attention, you were either completely drunk off your ass, and I just hit the keyboard. Why is that out? Because I don't need it right now. But yeah, if you die at the beginning... Okay, let me rephrase that. If you die with the original version of the beginning, and what I mean by original is if you have the computer version, there's actually a mod that has all the, or what is believed to be the deleted scenes of all the games, because there was supposed to be more into this game. I think there was supposed to be 5 or 6 worlds. There was supposed to be a droid facility you go to, but you don't. I don't know if they just wasted time or they just didn't have enough time to do everything. So, and the deadline came up for them to produce this game or to release this game. So they were like, "Well, we're just going to delete the stuff that we haven't finished yet and give out the game that it is." Which, honestly, it's a good game right now. I mean, I like the game now. It could have been better, obviously.
Energy in the room beyond,
but,
yet it stems from
well, I say it could be better, but I haven't really finished the other version of it yet. So, I'll tell you how it is, but that version is a lot harder than the original.
Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Okay. Oh, look, we see droids. And I really want to skip this talk.
You can
but
feel them.
I can't. I
You
could.
cannot perceive.
But I'm not doing a speedrun of this game either. And I know I'm talking over the voice, but I don't really give a crap right now.
Echoing outwards.
Woo! I got experience. Basically, all that did was just give me experience. So when I do this, because I barely use grenades anyway, so I just use them whenever I can when they're grouped like that.
But it is there.
And if you're wondering what she's talking about, you'll figure out here in a second.
It is the Force.
No doubt.
Feel it has not been so long as for you to forget.
It sounds... It's been a decade. Again, this person we are
Feel it echoing.
Was a Jedi. I'm going to give you a background story of this. First off, hold on, I'll wait till she's done talking.
You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Okay. First off, here's the backstory to this. First off, the person we're playing as is supposed to be a girl. And she... I'm trying to think. She... Obviously, we want that and that. How many points? We got 2 points remaining. Security. I'm not even going to worry about treat heal because I'm just going to have heal to use, or drain life or whatever. But the chick is a girl who is I think a lieutenant, or she was one of Revan's main generals in the war versus the Mandalorians, and she if you don't know about the story, there was obviously a Jedi. There was a war against the Mandalorians, and then there's the Jedi Civil War. With the war with the Mandalorians, they fought on many planets and whatnot. There's one planet that is very important, and it's actually in this game, but you don't get to it till the end. And the planet is Malachor 5. On Malachor 5, they produce... I don't know why I'm going to the right. It's because I'm pointing with my left hand, like you can see what I'm doing. But on Malachor 5, they created a generator that would just basically makes the gravity heavier. I'm trying to put words together now. And make it to where they destroy millions of Mandalorian ships. Well, I just completely failed that. I'm just gonna run by because I can get more experience out of doing this than I can killing them all. But what she was told, I'm trying to remember while playing this game. She was in charge of flipping the switch to turn it on, and to to switch the gravity on to where it destroys many of the Mandalorian ships. But in the process, it would also destroy many Republic ships because they were baiting them into it. So it was so she when she flipped the switch, there was so much death, and someone's calling me right now, but I'm going to ignore it for a second. There was so much death in that happened that the only way she could have survived was to cut herself off from the Force to survive, because of all the death that was caused in, the death that she proclaimed. So the only way she could have survived was to cut herself off from the Force. And that's basically where you end up. She's been traveling for a decade now, traveling around the universe, just doing stuff. I don't know. It never says what she's doing. It just says she just travels. They don't exactly say what she was doing or what she has been doing. And I read the Revan book, which also gives... That's the reason why I know the history, is because I read the Revan book, because I never actually knew that there was a book based on or part of these games. So that's the story, and now I'm going to shut up.
Someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Yes, he will. He'll prove very useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Yep, sure have. And we all look like Asian assholes.
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up?
What Jedi?
Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time.
Cool.
But the story gets better. See, Some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the
Okay.
exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea.
Thanks.
So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Oh, that's interesting.
Don't know much about it.
Nah.
Maybe the
never.
exchange wants
You're
one as a
never
trophy.
interrupt the
Somebody's
recording,
got something
Stephanie.
against Jedi and is looking to collect.
See ya.
Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Yeah, you kind of just heard what happened. What do you mean there's not many Jedi left?
The ones
I
that
could
weren't
care
killed
less
in
because
the
I'm going to
Jedi
kill the
Civil
rest if
War
I
ended
can
up
find
switching
them,
off
but
the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore.
No
but
shit.
Who knows?
oh, that was great. It was between Jedi, obviously.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Just tell me what happens next. I don't want to hear your remarks. And I told you this was going to be long.
But like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors I've heard. No, the rumors I've heard, which is led to believe that. But in this case, since I'm evil, we're just going to make it to where she unites the Sith
That was
and
the story.
destroys the
But
Republic.
whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban.
Yep.
Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her.
Oh, and we're also going to say she is a her, even though he's a he in the book. But you could have figured that out.
Yeah, well, when she became a Sith Lord, she sure didn't stop. She killed her way across half the
Nada.
galaxy. The males are bad enough, but when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you.
Let me ask you something.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that
Oh,
Jedi
it
the
took you
miners
about
were
4
talking
minutes to
about.
realize this.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
From my beautiful view in this security cage?
It looks nice enough to
Look,
me.
I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents.
You're actually
Maybe
in
none
the
of them
best
survived
spot to
whatever
be
happened.
safe.
And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
I can believe this.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance.
Oh, good.
You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Tell me about the miners.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I guess you don't know. And you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
I'm gonna... I'll cut you without a second thought. Because I'm gonna be evil and try to get all the dark side
Great.
points.
Now
It's probably
to
not gonna
business.
happen.
Let's
but,
get to the command console.
And don't make any sudden movements. Again, I told you the beginning was long, and I knew this was going to take me longer than 15 minutes to do.
All right, here we are.
But
Now, this
I didn't think it
console
was
is
going to
set
take me
on
this
automatic
long.
hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated.
Well, that's good.
So it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns
you're a
them
good
to keep
driver,
their
you wouldn't
distance
need
until
to.
orbital drift charts are transmitted.
Oh, well.
And then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing
If
is,
you bounce them.
bounce that same transmission back to the comm.
Woohoo!
And suddenly you've got access to the communication system from
I
the
read
inside.
ahead, so if I make noises
Pure
beforehand,
Bazak.
it's because of
Console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey,
that. If I hear any more bad news, I will kill someone.
this system's been severed from the main hub. After it
I have
was
a
locked
vibro
down
blade
from
in my
remote.
hand, and you're telling
You
me
can't
this
even reroute
stuff?
the system. It's been cut clean.
That definitely would not be standard procedure.
No, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here, trapped.
There must be some way to end it.
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can reach anyone on the
Be my
comm.
guest. Not much else we can do.
Maybe. I don't
Comm's
know.
all yours.
Cool. But I'm going to stop it here because the next part is also going to take some time. So, next time in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We are going to get on the con system and see if we can talk to anyone. So I will talk to y'all later.